NCRP Productions presents Catalyst Games, Shadowrun, 6th edition, Season 3, Patrick's Dilemma. After the events down in New Orleans, Patrick has some questions for the group.
Hey, Nomad. I have a question for you, if you've got the time.
Shoot.
So I was thinking, when we came back of the mission, Jelly had told us to leave him behind, and you had told me to grab him. So in the event that Jelly is no longer around, who do I listen to?
Oh, well, I don't think that clause of the contract has been specified by Jelly. You ought to ask him that.
Okay, so if Jelly is indisposed, do we just wait around?
You know, Patrick, I think that's a good question, actually, and I think that question deserves an answer. It's just, you know...
You don't have it yet.
I don't have it, no. Hate to disappoint you.
Okay, so what if Jelly just says listen to him?
Yeah, that's normally what we do, but where I come from, we were taught not to leave a man behind, and I believe in that.
So if we're out in the field, and Jelly says leave, and you say don't leave, what do I do?
You listen to Jelly.
Even against you?
Well, unless he says leave me behind, and there's a chance we can avoid that.
So if Jelly says leave, but you're left behind, I should then just go and grab you instead?
You know, that'll have to be your call, Patrick.
Okay. I think you've given me some things to think about.
It's good to hear.
I will try not to leave you behind.
Thanks, I think.
Excuse me, MF.
Yes.
Are you busy?
Not at the moment, no.
I have a question for you, if you don't mind.
No, I do not mind.
So I have been thinking, who is second in command here?
Is good question. I do not have answer. Why? You wish position?
No, I was just... If something happened to Jelly, who should I turn to?
Why are we concerned? Is Jelly sick?
No, accidents happen out in the field, and if something were to happen to Jelly, do I look to you?
It's a good question to pose to Jelly. I don't know.
Okay.
I have less experience than Hot Hands in shadow running. More experience in other. Okay, so I think this way. If he is in laboratory situation, you listen to me second. Otherwise, you should ask Jelly.
So if it's like a scientific question?
Yes. I am your Dwarf. Yes.
Next to Jelly.
Well, I do not know what Jelly's particular knowledge. I think this is why I've been brought in. For science. For science, you understand. Not for a run.
Gotcha, okay. So, do you think Jelly has thought about this before?
I think Jelly has thought many things more than I care to think about. I think sometimes Jelly no think about everything, but is think about important things.
Okay. Alright, so if it's a science question, then go to you. If it's a field question, then just go to Jelly.
No, I don't say this. If it's question, you go to Jelly. If no Jelly, you come to me for science question, or you go to Jelly for all other. And if no Jelly, I don't... Why you think Jelly leave?
No, I don't think Jelly's just... It's just when we were out there on the mission and Jelly told us to leave, I didn't know what to do because Nomad had said to grab him. And so I was conflicted.
Is rule. Never leave a man behind. I understand.
So then go against Jelly in that regard.
I think maybe you must make decision at spur of moment. If you think Jelly say leave and you choose to leave is on you. I would not choose to leave.
Okay. I think I'm beginning to understand. Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Hey, Hot Hands. Do you have a second?
Hey, big guy. Yeah, I'm just, taking a little tea break. You want some?
Sure, I'll have some.
Go ahead, take a seat.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, well, what can I do for you?
You've known Jelly for a while, I assume, yes?
Oh yeah, I've been running for Jelly since I was a youngin', yep.
Oh, really? That long?
Yeah, for quite some time. Jelly's resourceful.
I see. So, say something were to happen to Jelly. Who is next in line for leadership?
You just wanted to know who to talk to next?
In case something bad were to happen.
Well, kid, honestly, if Jelly's even remotely able to answer a question, always choose Jelly. If Jelly can't, be honest, you should probably ask me. MF though, if it's something strategic, he'll probably be able to tell you the smart way to do things. So, think about it. If you want to do it the smart way, MF might be your way. If you want to just get it done though,
Come to you?
sometimes melting holes through walls is a little easier than jumping through them.
I understand. So if Jelly is indisposed, come to you. If I want the job done quickly.
I think you'll learn who to go to, but yeah, if you want the job done right, or if there's anything to magic to do it, you probably want to talk to me.
So then you would say that you're second in command.
You know, I wouldn't tell you that, and I don't think Jelly would ever say that. And I'm gonna take my hat off, and you'll see me rub a patch on the back of my head. Just know that I've known Jelly long enough that if there's anything that needs to fall on anybody's heads, easier mine. I got a thick skull. So, whether you ask me or you don't, you can always put me in the spot.
So you'll take the responsibility.
Yeah. Jelly has a special way of handling things. I don't think you've seen Jelly go off the handle, but, well, that stick Jelly has hurts my bit.
The one that he lost.
Let's take a big old sip. Jelly has a lot more sticks where that one came from. So, just respect Jelly, follow us, listen to what Jelly says, and I think you'll do good. I've seen a lot of runners come through this group. We try and keep them alive if we can.
So you're all fairly close then? Or is it more of a working relationship?
Well, honestly, it's most likely just working relationship. I try sometimes, but it's hard to get through runners.
Have you ever had a moment where you disagreed with Jelly?
Oh yeah. Yep.
What happened?
I mentioned stick before. But Jelly's fair. So Jelly can talk big, but you know, I've only seen Jelly actually kill a few of the runners that Jelly said he would.
He actually killed them?
Take a big long sip. Hope you never have to find out. And I'm just gonna have a little smirk.
Interesting. Okay.
We're a fun bunch.
I'm beginning to see that. Thank you for your time, and thank you for the tea.
Yeah, no problem, big fella. I'll reach way up and tap your shoulder.
Hey, Jelly.
What?
Do you mind if I ask you a question, if you're not too busy?
I'm always busy. Walk with me.
Okay. This might be a difficult question. I'm not sure, but... Who is your second?
My second?
Yes, say we're out in the field, and something unfortunate happens to you. Who should I turn to?
You should turn towards home and run. If I go down, don't stick around to find out what happens next.
So just abandon the mission.
Absolutely. Burn your sin, don't talk to anybody for at least 3 months, and then come out the other side with a new name.
Interesting. Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why? Why not finish the mission?
I mean, I guess you could try to. A second? Look, Nomad gave you a bad impression, I think. We're not going to get into details. It's honorable, the choice he made. But we're Shadowrunners. Honor is very low on the list of things that we have to care about. Number 1, yourself. What are you doing next? How is it serving you? That should be your first thought every time. It's nice to stay and help your teammate. That's the goal, perhaps, is to come out of it the hole on the other side. But at the end of the day, there's a price that they could be paid to drop you. Maybe it's a high price. Maybe it's unlikely it'll ever happen. But money's money. And we're not in this business for friendship.
So should we trust one another, or no?
I trust everyone on my team to the extent of what they're capable of.
Of only working for themselves?
If you're a Shadowrunner, you should be thinking about yourself first. I trust that they're all the same thing. The best way to survive a mission is to work together, and for everyone to do their part to come out the other side. So I trust in that respect that everyone's trying to survive this.
So if someone goes down, do we leave them?
Yeah.
Do the others know this?
It's happened recently more times than I'd like to think about. But there's a point where it's save them or save yourself. Nomad got lucky this time. You got lucky this time. But it's too much of a chance to not think of yourself first.
So, why did you stick your neck out for MF?
Number 1, do as I say, not as I do. Number 2, I owe MF. He's been a very valuable employee for a very long time. That's rule 2. Know your debts. Respect your debts. We all sort of owe each other a terrible debt going into this business the way we do. But at a certain point you pay it back, and then you move forward.
So you no longer owe MF?
Well, it's not really your business, is it?
I guess not, no.
Is there anything else you needed?
I guess not, no.
Okay. I'll catch you later. Bye.
Interesting. Everyone's response was different than I thought it would be.
Me too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
I thought, yeah, which was interesting to listen to. Yeah, it's cool.
NCRP Productions presents Sunday in the Shadows, a Shadowrun actual play podcast. Catch new episodes every Sunday.